Hi, 8-Bit Lifts here, back with another 8-Bit tip. So one of my aspirational goals for this channel is to really help dispel a lot of the misinformation and disinformation that exists around nutrition and diet and fitness in general. So we've kind of realized as a general public that protein's really good for you, right? When we go to the store, we see all these labels talking about high protein this, high protein that. It's absolutely essential in building muscle. It can be very helpful in burning fat, losing weight. It's very satiating. Now, I love peanut butter. It's one of my favorite foods, absolutely. I eat it pretty regularly as well. Even when I reach and I grab my peanut butter, right there on the label, it talks about 7 grams of protein per serving. So anybody that finds this in the store might think, okay, I guess that's a lot. They're putting it right on the label, or that's a good amount of protein or a good source of protein. I will set the record straight right now. I would never, ever recommend that anybody use peanut butter to hit their protein goals specifically. Peanut butter is not a good source of protein, despite the big highlighted 7 grams right on the label here. And the reason why is because food is contextual. Doesn't exist in a vacuum. When you eat peanut butter, you're not just eating 7 grams of protein every single time. Food matters what else is in that meal, what you're eating in that day, what you're eating in that week, but more specifically, what other macronutrients are you really consuming when you eat a specific type of food? So let's look at the label. So serving size is 2 tablespoons. Realistically, for most people, it's probably 1 heaping spoon that you put in there and you scrape around the side of the jar. You can see my battle scars on the jar. We're all being honest with each other. Now, it's 190 calories per serving and 16 grams of fat per serving. So yeah, you get 7 grams of protein per serving. You're also getting 16 grams of fat. So why is that a problem? Well, it's not if you're eating it for that fat, if you're eating it for the calories, but fat is far more calorically dense than other macronutrients like carbs and protein. Fat contains 9 calories per gram, protein contains 4 calories per gram. Carbs is also 4 calories per gram as well. So peanut butter is extremely calorically dense. You're getting double the amount of grams of fat that you are for protein, nearly quadruple the calories from the fat versus the protein as well. So no, this is not a good source of protein. If you had to get 70 grams of protein to hit your macros and you just said, oh, I'll just do 10 servings of peanut butter, okay, well then you'd end up eating 1,900 calories of peanut butter, 160 grams of fat, and then you'd end up with 70 grams of protein. There's a lot more efficient ways that you could get 70 grams of protein. So my favorite example is powdered peanut butter. I also eat this quite a bit. Just looking at the nutrition facts here, serving size is 2 tablespoons. So it's actually the same serving size that we have here. It's about half the weight because it's dried, but let's just keep this example kind of pretty clear cut for this part. Total fat is only 2 grams, so 14 grams less per fat, and it's actually 8 grams of protein per serving as well. Carbs are about the same between them. So if I'm actually looking to get more protein in my diet, I can eat a lot more of this powdered peanut butter and get more protein per serving than I would by eating the traditional peanut butter as well. So like I said, I actually eat a lot of peanut butter. I eat it for the fat, I eat it for the calories, but it's really important to understand what we're consuming and how it relates to our goals. Is this something that's helping us get closer to our goals? Is it something that's actually keeping us from our goals? Because I used to think peanut butter was a great source of protein because I read the big 7 on there and I would just go to town with a spoon, but ultimately really wasn't helping me at all. In fact, it was hurting my progress. So just by better understanding how these macronutrients sort of are presented really goes a long way for us understanding what is kind of that marketing BS that we might see in the store, and is this a food that's actually going to help me achieve my goals. So thanks for watching. Always be aware of what it is that you're actually putting in your body, and ultimately how that's going to move you towards your personal goals. Have a great day. Thanks.